Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Devita Irawan, and here I am today, honored to share my thought on the election of our new president in Indonesia. Firstly, congratulations to Bapak Prabowo Subianto, and Wakil President is Bapak Gibran for become the new presidential of government in Indonesia. I believe that every new leader brings with them a unique vision and approach. Our newly elected president has promised transformative change in critical areas such as in economy, education, and social welfare. Also, I hope that every government in Indonesia is keep their promise, and will try their best in Indonesian as long as period that they have. Here my opinion and my thought about the new presidential and the new government in Indonesia. Thank you so much.
Okay guys, today I will explain you about present continuous tense as a project 2. The first project is I was giving opinion about presidential in our country, and the second project I will explain you about present continuous tense. Okay, next slide. What is present continuous? The present continuous tense is tense for use to describe dynamic actions that are currently happening or will be happening in the near future. So basically, present continuous is a tense to explain you what you're doing now and what you gonna do, what you wanna do something in the future, like you must be heard like words in with ing in the back of words, so it's called present continuous. So next, when to use present continuous in the next slide. When actions happening now, we use it to talk about actions that are happening now. For example, I am eating lunch. She writing a letter. They are playing soccer in a park. He is cooking dinner. We are watching a movie. So next examples for describing temporary actions. It's used for actions that are temporary or not habitual. For the example, one is he is learning to play a guitar. Like this example, he is learning to play a guitar, like learning. And for second example, is she is trying a new recipe today. It's describing a temporary actions that your habits, your actions, or anything with ing. It means you are doing something in the situation right now. Okay, the next slide. For discussing future plans, with ing, it can be discussing your future plans. It's also use it to talk about future arrangements. For the example, I am meeting my friends at 4 a.m. 4 p.m. And the example two is they are flying to Paris next week. She is attending a conference on Friday. He is going to the dentist in the afternoon. We are watching a play at the theater this evening. So it's basically we are discussing about the future that will be happen. Like it's will be happen like true gitu loh. Sorry. Like the future that actually we want it to happen and it will be happen. So I hope you get it. Okay, the spelling of the ing of the ing form of the verb. So most verbs plus ing. For the example, go, it's become going. Eat, it's become eating. Read, it's become reading. So the most important things in this tense, it's ing. It means you are going something, you doing something in the right now, or you must have to do something right now or gonna happen in the future, but it must be happen with an ing. The verbs ending with a, it's you can change the a with ing. It can be like that, like make, it become making, dance, it become dancing, take, it become taking. So when you see that, it's all the words it's ending with a, you can change them with ing. It's only a with a in the ending of the words. The second is verbs ending with one vowel and then one consonant. For the example, swim. You can double the this with ming, like swimming. Just get, you can double the t with ing, like ting, like, so you can read it with getting, putting, pad. Okay, how to form present continuous? The next slide. Oh, so the form is like in Indonesian, you can call it its rumus. So to make a sentence of simple continuous, you need the form is subject plus verb be plus verb ing. This is the most important in this sentence for your information. So the next is positive sentence. So it will be three sentence, four, three or false, positive, negative, and question. So three sentence for the example. So we move to the positive sentence first. So from form, how do we make positive sentence in the present continuous? So it's subject plus to be plus verb ing. Like the subject is, you can use I. So the to be is and for the example for verb ing, it's going. When you do subject is he or she or it is, you can have is as a to be. So uh the verb in it's always the same, like going, like. And when you use the subject is we, you, or there are, you can plus to be. You can use are as a to be and going as. Okay, the next slide is positive form. To make a positive sentence, start with the subject, add the operative form of the to be, as I used to explain, like I am is are, and then add the best form of the verb within. For example, I am cooking dinner. She is cooking. She is cooking for a dinner. And the examples to it, she is playing tennis now. Like basically, I have told you in back then, cooking it's very important in this sentence. So the next slide is negative sentence. So the form or rumus in Indonesian, how do we make it? How do we make negative sentence in present continuous? Subject to be plus not, because we make a negative, so we have to add not in this conversations. So plus verb in. As I used to tell you, the verb is it's not changed at all, because they are going, like it's always with in and never in different like how I told you. So okay, next. The subject within I, it must be am not as a to be plus not, and verb is going. The subject he is or it is, it isn't or is not as a to be plus not, and verb in it's going. And the subject with you, we, you, or they are, it's used aren't or are not as a to be and add going, for example, as a verb in. So the next slide, negative form. For negative sentence, use not after the form to be. Like I'm not, is not, are not. Like I'm not, is not, isn't, or are not, is, aren't, isn't, it's the same words. And then add the best form of the verb in, with in. For example, she isn't sleeping, or they aren't watching a TV. In Indonesian, like dia tidak tidur. Yang kedua itu mereka tidak menonton TV. Begitu. Jadi yang mereka lakukan atau yang dia lakukan pada saat itu gitu, pada saat ini yang benar-benar mereka lakukan in the right now, in the right situation. Okay, next. Question sentence. So the form, how do we make question in the present continuous? As to be like it's a note for you guys. If you guys want to make a question sentence in every sentence, like simple, continuous, or anything, you must change the position of subject and to be. For the example, when you want to make a positive or negative sentence, it's always subject in the in the awalan gitu. In the pokoknya di depan itu selalu subject. But when you want to make a questions, you must have the subject in the middle. So to be in the present, in the present. So to be, subject, and verbing. When you want to make like a positive or negative sentence, it's always subject, to be, and verbing. So when you want to make a questions, you just change the to be and the subject and the to be. So the subject is in the middle like this, and to be it's in the present. Okay, like to be, for the example, is am, the subject is I, and the verb in is always following with tanda tanya gitu. So am I going? So the second is so the subject is he, she, it. So the verb in is going. For the example, is he going? Or are, when are is to be, you, we, they, it's a subject, and going tanda tanya, it's a verb in. So are they going? So this is the example. Like, is he traveling? And the second, where is he going? Oh yeah, you can add some like the questioning, like where, why, what, anything, how, anything like that. So the next slide, to ask a question, begin with the appropriate form of to be, am, is, are, add the subject in second, and then add the best form of the verb with ing. For the example, is he cooking? Are you studying for the test? So, so it's a question sentence. So next. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening me. I hope you guys understand what I said and the material that I made for you guys. And if you guys see it, I hope you enjoy these videos until the end of the videos, until the end of my videos. So I'm trying my best to explain that I understand until this time. So I hope you guys enjoy and understanding. Thank you.